5 Facts about NPR. Now on the chopping block. Less than 1% of NPR's operating budget comes directly from federal grants, a huge misconception, and it's just one part of a much larger story. NPR wasn't dreamed up in a corporate boardroom. It was created by the Public Broadcasting Act of 1967. It officially launched in 1970, and its first ever broadcast was live coverage of the Senate hearings on the Vietnam War in April 1971. A month later, its iconic news magazine, All Things Considered, hit the airwaves. That early growth wasn't easy. The network faced a severe financial crisis and near bankruptcy in 1983 that forced it to completely restructure. When you think of NPR, you probably think of two legendary shows, All Things Considered, and its counterpart, Morning Edition, which launched in 1979. Together, they remain two of the most popular news programs in the country, but NPR is no longer just on the radio. It has jumped headfirst into podcasting, producing dozens of shows like Throughline and Code Switch that pull in new audiences who might never tune into a traditional broadcast. Let's follow the money, because this is where most people get it wrong. The idea that NPR is primarily government-funded is a myth. Less than 1% of its budget comes from direct federal grants. The biggest chunk of revenue actually comes from programming fees paid by its member stations. Those local stations are funded by listener donations, corporate sponsorships, and grants from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. This model is designed to protect the network's independence, but it also makes funding a constant political battle. Statistically, the NPR listener is highly educated and civically engaged. In fact, over 70% say NPR is personally important to them. However, the data also reveals a challenge. The traditional broadcast audience has historically skewed older and whiter. NPR is actively working to diversify by pushing into podcasts and digital content aimed at younger, more diverse communities, which has shown success in attracting new listeners. For decades, it has been a benchmark for journalistic integrity, bringing nuanced perspectives to a national stage. By providing deep context instead of just sound bites, it has helped encourage a more thoughtful and engaged public. While NPR faces real challenges in adapting to a new media landscape, its influence on journalism and culture is undeniable. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.